Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store. Hello guys. So in this session, we are going to continue the alter command only. So while ending that session, we have, I just told you, what if you want to add the particular column by giving restrictions, means you just want to add the column after the address, or you want to give the column after the age column only, means you want to specify the position over there. Now another thing, one this is, means if you want to specify the position of your column, then what? Another question is, what happen if you want to alter multiple columns in one go? If you want to build a query in such a manner that you want to add multiple columns in one go, then what will happen? Then how will you can construct this? Using alter add functionality only. But there are this we just now we have seen what alter with add. Right now with this add also there are two functionalities, that is your first or after. Means both the working of the both is one and the same, just that you have to use it. Okay, you can use after also, you can use either after, or you can use first. So these are the two functionality you can use while you are adding multiple columns in one go. Whereas if you want to specify the position also, means let's say now we have age column, right? Now you want the phone number after age, then you can specify from this after keyword only, right? How we can do this? Let's see through this my code. Okay, so this was my this query to add the phone number, and I have added the phone number successfully. My query was right and it was successfully fired. Right. Now I want to add again a column. Let's say I want to add a column of surname, and that surname or last name, this column should be after your name, after your name column. If let's comment this first, and I will show you the structure, what is the structure of our code. Then select star, right, then from employee db dot information, right? This is the query. We will just fire this. See, this is my right now this is my table, right? Now I want this column, but I want that column after this name, means I want a column last name after name but before age. I don't want this column to be, see, if you just fire this type of query, then the column will be added, but it will added in the lastly, just like the phone number is added in last, right? But I don't want this. I want the last name column to be added, but it should be added after name column only. Then how will you do it? See, here I will just remove this, or I will just comment this, because we are going to require this for the multiple times, right? Okay, so I will just comment this, just remove this comment. Now here I will add what? Add. Okay, add. Just I will remove this, because rest all the syntax will be remain the same. Alter table database dot table name, and after that add, because we are going to add a table, so we have to use the functionality of add, right? So now add. After that, add means what? I want last name. Let's say last then name. Okay, last name, and then I will give a data type as varchar 100. Then now that we have specified varchar 100, I want this last name where? I want this last name after your name column. Then what will happen? Here after keyword will be given, and then the column name. Now while specifying the column name, you need to remember that your column name is case sensitive. So whenever you are specifying column name, if I now my this name is what? Capital N. Now if I'm specifying the small n, then it won't work, right? So it is very case sensitive, so you have to work on that. Okay, so this was your first point. Now what I've given here, add last name varchar, that is data type, and where added in after the name column. Now let's check whether my query is right or not. So I will just run this. Now you can see in the output section, the query has been fired successfully, right? Alter table name was given. Now let's check whether this particular query was right, and now it is showing me that my query is right. But let's check whether this last name column has been constructed after your name or not. Whether my after this keyword has worked or not. Okay, so now I will just comment it out, this particular section, and now just uncomment this particular section because I want to see my database. Okay, now just run this code. See here, name and then last name, right? Means where the last name has been created after your name. That's what I wanted, right? And now similarly, if you want to add multiple rows, then you can do like this. So likewise you can do it. Again, if you want to add a column, again a row, then you can multiply you can add it, right? Again you can just fire a query like add, again a column name, data type, and then after whom you can give the constraint over there, and likewise it will get constructed. So likewise you can add multiple columns in one go, and also along with that you can specify the position of your column also, right? So this is how you can use your alter command using your add functionality. This was all about the add functionality. Now in the next session we will learn how to drop a particular this particular column. We will see how to drop what is basically drop and modify. Okay, so hope you have understood the complete add functionality and what we can do it, what all we can do with it. Okay, so this was all about today's session. Hope you have understood the concept. So for now, thank you and goodbye. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.